It's a 1968 Dodge Charger that's been sitting with no engine or transmission in it for 35 years. They got it back on the road, ready to run and drive and do burnouts. Before we do that, we got to get you back to the beginning of the story. Roll the clip.
Yeah, here she is. We can roll her out if you want to really take a look at her. Thing's pretty solid for what it is.
What was the story on it when you got it, do you know?
It was a one-owner vehicle.
Really?
And it was in the family since they bought it, brand new. Then it's set in a shed like the rest of them always do for 20, 30 years. And then one of my buddies bought it from his coworker.
So it's probably not been on the road since like 70s or 80s.
It really hasn't been on the road since, yeah, the 70s.
Well, besides for the rust in the back, I don't see bad. I really always wanted a 68, 69 Charger, so I'm like, dude, I at least got to come look at this thing.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
It's definitely just a life experience, just being able to see one.
God dang, she looks good! Dude, that car looks so cool. It's so bad when you look at the back of it and there's like 15 inches of Bondo on it, but I still love it so much. All right, we ready? How's the brakes? They're horrible. Turn it a little bit straight. Turn to the passenger side. Back to the passenger side. Passenger side, passenger side. All right, straight, straight. It's in here. All we gotta do now is make a game plan of how we're gonna make it run. Let me grab the Sharpie. Bam. Sharpie, step 1. Engine. Good news is I know where we can get one. As you can see behind me is the standard of luxury in 1979. This is an old ass Winnebago. This is a Walter Whitemobile, a crack shack. But you wanna know something? This Winnebago is special. And this Winnebago is special because that bad boy right there, because that is a big block Mopar engine. Now we gotta take the engine out. I've got an idea though. It's gonna be great. This right here is a perfect disassembly tool. 95 horsepower of disassembly. I got it! Damn, this is a heavy goddamn motorhome. Come on, Kubota. You got it! You got it, baby! You got it! Oh, I love this so much. This is a great day. I guess I got motorhome. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby. I messed up the wiring. Dude, this is an expert way to remove the motorhome in a short amount of time. Hey, you think I tear the sides off of it? Well, I thought. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing today? Oh, I might have missed something. Oh, yeah. 5 minutes, I've had this entire motorhome destroyed. Basically, all we gotta do now is take the sides off, scoot everything back a little bit, and bam, just pull the engine right on out. Come on. Come on, motorhome, let's go! Let's go, motorhome! Dude, a tornado came over and flipped over my RV. Damn, that's gonna suck. What am I gonna live in now? Let's see what we gotta do here. So we flipped the RV over. All we gotta do now is take off exhaust, driveline, got a tranny cooler. Okay, take tranny cooler out, motor mounts, tranny mount, and I think we got it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull all that stuff out, and then we'll hook a chain to this engine, see if we can yank it out of here. This time, boys, we are getting ready to pull the engine. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Is the tranny stuck on something? Hang on. Hear that? That's the greatest sound in the world, a Zaza blade. You either hear that when you're doing really awesome things or somebody's stealing your Cadillac converter. Hey, give her a tug. I can do that. Oh yeah! It's coming! It's coming! I got it! I told you! Look at that! That's a brand new engine just ready for horsepower. Is that a crack?
Yeah, it's cracked.
Is it cracked or does it just look that way?
It's cracked. It is cracked.
That's what I thought. It was staring at me super hard too. I'm like, yeah, that's cracked. But we've got an engine now, we don't have a tranny. Probably from me jerking on it with the skid loader. Oh, dang it, I can't believe I did that. Shouldn't have been jerking on it that hard, but I was trying to get it out and I didn't figure it would do that. Never cracked one from ripping it out with a skid loader, but I guess today's the first day. So that just sucks because now we gotta find a 727 someplace. Now we got an engine at least. That's good news, but we don't have a tranny. So we can make the car make noises, but we can't drive it. That's where we're at right now. Do you want to sit rep on exactly what's going on? We have taken 3 million parts off of that pallet over there, a whole extra engine, like 2 extra transmissions, 4 different cylinder heads, 35 extra carburetors, and we've made this. And this right here is a 440 big block that is going to be ready to go into our 68 Charger to make horsepower, smoke, and burnouts happen. You know how long it's been since I heard a 440 big block roar to life and do burnouts? Like 2 weeks. Oh, damn. Dude, this is like the sketchiest thing we've done in about today. Oh, get in there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I know you want to get in there. This is, I did it! Ha-ha! What did I tell you? Handle drop. Let this bad boy run in about 30 minutes. All right, we had to make a new list because our old list got destroyed by a gallon of oil over there. So we've got a lot of stuff done to it. First off, the engine is done. It's in there. Trans is behind it. Cooling system done. Suspension done. Brakes are done. Batteries installed. Alternators hooked up. Carby, which is a new word for carburetor. I heard an Australian say it one time and I love it. Fuel system, we'll cross that off. It's mostly done. Lights, no. Dipstick, no. Alignment, no. Spark plugs, wires, yes. Starter, yes. Wiring, kinda. Fuel pump, yes. Switch panel, no, we don't need that. Drive shaft, shift linkage. So, get rid of the list. We're getting really close to the point where we can start throwing power at it, fuel and spark, and see if we can get this old motorhome engine to fire up. One bad starter later, we're ready to crank this bad boy up. What do you give the chances that we got the timing right and it don't blow a big fireball in our face?
13%.
That's some pretty good odds. You ready?
Good to go.
That's fine. It's supposed to do that. Okay, turned it too much. Turn it back a little. It was blowing flames out the front and whoop, whoop, whoop. God damn it. It's a cannon! I think she's 180 out. So let's pull that. We'll rotate it real quick. We can leave everything else there. Oh my God, it runs! Oh my God, our Charger makes noises! Hell yeah! It's not even missing. We fired it right, like it's not missing. It runs good, it idles, it runs smooth, it's not knocking, and look, it makes so much oil pressure, the gauge is leaking. That's pretty good for an engine that we tore out of a motorhome. Now we gotta see if it'll move. It might not. The transmission I bought like at 1 a.m. in the middle of Missouri, but it'll probably work. All right, go ahead. Ignition. Dude, you should have felt it. I felt the ground shake, the building wobble, the lift shudder. Everything was just having a good time. Piece of shit car. What? Dude, it's been 3 weeks we've been with this car. There's just been so much. Everything on this car has not worked right. Just everything that we've tried to do just has not worked. Until now.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No.
It's still on the lift.
No, it's gonna run. I feel it. So I don't even care if I crash that door on the way out because it has no brakes. I'm going to drive it today. Dude, this is the first time in 35 years that this car has ever moved. Ready?